Hey everyone, this is Rish and welcome back to my channel. So I promised months ago that I would do a video for the Conqueror PVP event that we get in game, and I finally had time to actually play this last week. Now I did 3 matches. This is not one of my best ones, but you know I like to keep it real, and yeah, this is just how it went. So if you haven't played this event before, it's basically the same as tower matches, and if you have not taken part in your clan's tower match, using this event is a really good way of getting that little bit of experience so that you understand exactly what to do. So here goes, let's hope for the best and just see what happens. Now you might have already noticed that I have some different skills equipped to normal, and this is because I wanted to test out a couple of the new essences that I've found from the last patch update. I also do like to test my builds out thoroughly before I share videos on them, so I was testing this out in PvP and I have also been testing it out in PvE. I'm not yet going to share all the details of the skills and essences I'm using, but I will do that at a later date, so please bear with me. I will have a video up for that soon. So for those that haven't taken part in the Tower PvP for Accursed Towers or in Conqueror event, I'm just going to explain top line the objective of the match. So you can see on the minimap there are different effigies that you can claim. I have just claimed one, and the whole idea is that you want to claim as many of those as possible. Now throughout the match you have the points tracker on the left hand side of the screen, as you can see just under my icon, and the team that reaches 1,500 points first is the winning team. Now you can gain points by taking control of those effigies, but once a team reaches 1,000 points, it will actually activate an Ancient Guardian in the middle of the fighting pit. Now once that Ancient Guardian is activated, both teams have the chance to defeat it. This means if your team is currently losing, you do actually have the chance to gain a huge amount of points by defeating that Guardian once they have awakened. So it's a little bit of an interesting match. It's a lot of strategy, and it does help if you have a team that also knows what they're doing. But the other thing to mention with this is that in Conqueror event, the stats or gear levels are ranked all to the same for yourself and everyone else in that match, so it gives it a little bit more of an even playing field. Now you can see that legendary gems still do affect and trigger, but they will all be to the same rank for all players, so it is a little bit more of a fair match. Now that pretty much sums up the whole idea of the Conqueror event, so I hope that makes sense for you, and yeah, let's just see what happens with the rest of this match. Now, some of the players that are on the opposition team were also on the same opposition team in my match prior to this, which is why I keep finding I'm getting a lot of them attack me all at once, because in my previous match my team won and we were also MVP. So this made this match a little bit more challenging because they kind of knew to look out for me during this match. But yeah, the actual Conqueror event is quite fun to play. Like I said, it's a lot of strategy, and it does help if you have a team that has some experience with doing it as well, but it is just a fun event to take part in while it is active in the game. At this point, myself and my teammate both tried to take control of that effigy just so that there was more chance of us taking control of it, as we kept getting attacked by the opposition team. And we did obviously manage to take control of it, so that was a bit of a bonus for us. But this match was definitely tough. There were some really strong players on the opposition, and they definitely knew what they were doing, which made it more fun. It's definitely more fun to have these matches when it is more of a challenge than when it is just an easy win. So yeah, this was a really fun match, and I hope you enjoy watching it. So you may have already noticed that when I am reviving in this match, we are revived at one of the effigies that we have control of as a team. Now this one gave us a direct route down to this effigy that we were already trying to take control of from the opposition team, from the enemy team. And yeah, so I just headed straight there. I was kind of like first to get there, so I ended up kind of pretty much just sacrificing myself, because as I said, this team that we're against is super strong, especially this guy here, this Oi boy. boy guy. He gave a real fight to everyone that was in the game. But yeah, we tried to take control of this effigy and ended up just getting attacked again. But this was definitely a fun match. As I said, when it is more of a challenge, it is definitely more of an interesting and more fun match to take part in.
That is recharging.
So just taking a quick look at the left of the screen, you can see that the opposition team are getting super close to that 1,000 points. So the Guardian should activate in a moment and we will be able to try and take it down. So this is a pure fine example of when legendary gems work. You can see I actually have a 2 kill streak there even though I'm dead, and that is from my legendary gems activating. I'm figuring that is probably Starfire Shard because obviously that will drop on any enemies that are attacking people on my team. So you can see that the Guardian has now been awakened, and we have got to head there and try and defeat it before the enemy team to get that big boost in points. So let's go. And yes, just like that, our team defeated the Guardian, and that has given us a huge boost in points, as you can see now from the scores on the side. However, the enemy team is still super close to defeating us, and they're quite a few points ahead at this point as well. And as you can just see there, I have died an embarrassing number of times in this match, like always, as I pretty much always do in PvP. But you know what? It is a game, and the main thing is just to have fun with it. I just make these videos because I try and give some kind of help top line to people that are maybe new to the game. And also, some people just enjoy watching these videos, and for that, I really appreciate you. So thanks to everyone that's here watching. I hope you're enjoying it. And if we take a quick look at the scores again, you can see the enemy team is getting super close to the score of 1,500 needed to win the match. So you can kind of already tell how this is going to go because we are pretty far behind at this point as well.
Let the ice burn. Still waiting.
So I managed to get one more kill in before I died, but just like that, the match was over and the enemy team won. So that is basically the Conqueror event. That is exactly how it works. I hope you found this video helpful and that you've enjoyed watching me die over and over again. And as always, have a great day and thanks for watching.